Hey guys and girls, I just instead of having just a regular Wednesday night video, I thought I'd do another update. We haven't done an update in a couple, 2 or 3 days. I guess we did one, I don't know, maybe I did one Monday. I don't really remember. The days all sort of running together, but today is just one of those days that there'll be no tears. If there's going to be tears, it's going to be tears for joy, I promise you. We're at a different location. I'm not in the parking lot at the hospital. I'm at the Kaiser, what is this called? Kaiser Rehab Center. We finally are where we were supposed to be 13 days ago. The lady in Oklahoma City not made a decision on her own and changes to a different location. There's no telling where we'd be right now, but we've been here. This is just like a glorious 12 or 24 hours right here, because now we're finally at the Kaiser Rehabilitation Center, and where we were supposed to be 13 days ago, and it's absolutely, I'm just like walking on cloud nine, and I'm on a. Chris is actually talking to us. She's talking to us. It doesn't sound like Chris because she's still got that tracheotomy in, or whatever you call that trach, and she's still got that in, and she's been talking through that. It's sprinkling a little bit out here, but we got a little blue sky coming. We've had a lot of rain. We've had 2 inches of rain at the ranch. But let me show you something right here. Looky here what I got. Setting up in a wheelchair, and her left arm is just working perfectly. Her left leg worked perfectly. This arm's not working yet, but it's going to, isn't it, baby? And she give me a smile there. Now look at this. You got to see this. That's a good kiss right there, I promise you. But if you have any tears, it'll be tears of joy, I promise you that. It's just absolutely amazing. I'm going to spend the night with her. I asked her if she wanted me to spend the night with her, and she kind of rolled her eyes. I don't know if that was... See that? I'm going to spend the night with you, baby. Isn't that going to be great? She doesn't trust me. I've been going to this girl since she was 15, 16 years old, 16, I guess. So she still doesn't trust me after all these years. But this is a miracle right here. You're looking at a miracle right here. I remind you that all the bad things and what some of the doctors said in Oklahoma City, particularly the original doctor, and yet look at her. She's right there. And the doctor actually, Dr. Craven, said that she'll probably be here maybe a month, and that's it. So this is going to be an incredibly great trip, an incredibly great journey, and I just I don't know how to thank you. I don't know how to say thank you. If you ever wondered about the power of prayer working, that's how quick God acts right there. We've had literally hundreds of thousands, probably millions of prayers go up. I've had comments, and I've read every single comment on YouTube. I think Sherry's read every single comment on Facebook. And I've had people say they woke up in the middle of the night and Chris popped into their mind and they prayed for Chris. I've had people saying that they make it a habit and put a note down so they'll remember to pray several times a day. And I've talked to God constantly over the last, I guess we're in, today's the 28th, so I guess we're in 23 days of this right here. And had the lady in Oklahoma City put us where she was supposed to put us instead of rearranging the schedule herself, we'd probably be further along right now. But let me tell you, it doesn't matter. See, things like that doesn't matter to God. Things like that doesn't matter to God. God is on his own schedule, and he said, I don't care where you put her. I'm bringing her out of this, and I'm bringing her out of this in good shape. And we don't know where the end result's going to be. God already knows. But she's in the right place now, and she's going to be here, and we're going to take her back home. She's going to be at the ranch taking care of those deer and doing those videos every Friday, and we're going to start having baby deer sometime here pretty soon, probably within the next maybe 3 or 4 weeks. Maybe we're going to start having baby deer. They may wait on you. Those deer may wait on you. They may wait and not have babies until you get there. So you can help me pick them up and doctor them and take care of them. But we're going to start having baby deers all over the ranch here pretty quick, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And just, it's precious when she squeezes my hand, and she squeezes a lot. She's tickled to have me here to squeeze it. And the sugar, she gives that sugar. I guarantee you that she gives that sugar. But and it just, she's working hard. It's been a first day. Absolutely the first day here. And look at this. You know, we get her out here, get her outside. We're going to be able to bring the little ones up here. We're going to have be able to bring the grandkids up. Thunder and Lightning and Stormy and Jeremy and Kyle will be here, and Jamie, Mandy, Jordan. I mean, everybody's going to be able to come and visit her, and And she's wearing clothes. She doesn't have her fanny showing like it's been showing for the last last 3 weeks. She got clothes on, regular clothes, and it's just, I am just so elated and so happy. And if you ever wonder how powerful our God is, and you think about the most powerful thing that you can think of, He's bigger than that. He's bigger than that. When we saw Chris 3 weeks ago when this happened, when I drove all the way back from Alabama and saw her in Oklahoma City, it was one of those deals. And you've heard me say, when you think there's no way, God has a way. That was one of those moments. When you look and you see and you listen to what the doctor says and you think, there's no way. And God said, yes way. Yes way. There is a way. And it's God's way. And God, from day one, when I first prayed in that car, driving the second half of that 1,300 and some odd miles back to Oklahoma in one day, when I first prayed, it's kind of like the angel Gabriel saying, God heard your prayers and He's already answered them. God heard your prayers and He's already answered them. And situations like this will test your faith. A lot of y'all have been through situations like this and had your faith tested. If you haven't been, you will have it. That's what the devil's all about, testing your faith. He wants you to just have a little doubt in God. He wants you to just say, oh, it can't happen. It can't happen. Well, let me tell you, it can and it will. And I've said all along, God is healing Chris. God is healing Chris. From first minute before she hit the floor, I believe God started healing Chris. I really believe that. And it's just been it's been a heart-wrenching situation, but because of y'all's prayers, because of y'all's belief, because of y'all lifting up and being encouraging. Chris is right out here, again, whatever it is, 23 days, and just think what it's going to be 23 days from now. Think what it's going to be tomorrow, the next day. It's going to get better every single day, and Chris is going to be back at that ranch, and we're going to have a big homecoming party, and the deer will be there, and we'll keep doing the updates. We'll kind of, in fact, I don't know if they'll let me or not, but I might even shoot some video in the down there in the rehab room that they've got, all kinds of things. Look like some fun games. I might play some. I saw a deal where you throw something at a target and 6 on the target, and I think I can hit the bullseye on that. But today, the nurse had her sing happy birthday, and she sang happy birthday. She's talking. It's going through this right here, so it doesn't really sound like Chris, but it will sound like Chris, and she's on 99% breathing her own oxygen now. She's got a little bit of oxygen in there, but not much. Don't go sleep on me, baby. She said, well, you're pretty boring, honey. Here, am I boring? Yes. She flashed her eyes at me and shook her head, yes. Am I boring you? Yes. Hush up, hush up. All right, I'm going to end this video, but this is a miracle right here. This is y'all's prayers, y'all's cards and letters, y'all's encouragement. And so many of you told me about situations where you or a friend of yours or a loved one of yours had completely recovered from a massive stroke like Chris had, and she's recovering, and she's going to recover fantastically. And she just, she wanted to get up and get out of bed. And so I thought, well, she's going to get up and get out of bed. I'm going to put her on a video. And she would a lot rather be on a video talking about her precious baby deer out there and how they're doing, right? Rather be talking, yeah, that's right. I see her shaking her head, yes. But, honey, I told somebody the other day that I'd heard that when you have a stroke, sometimes once your brain heals, that you come out way smarter than you were before then. You might come back being a genius. And I said, I might not be able, if she's that smart, I might not be able to live with her if she's a genius. And somebody wrote in and said, Jimmy, if she becomes a genius, it's going to be hard for her to live with you. But you're going to live with me, aren't you? For a long, long time. I'll tell you, I'm so excited, so excited. Y'all, I'm going to end this thing. I'm just sort of rambling around here because I just my thoughts are just so jumbled and so excited. And it's just, y'all have done an amazing job with your prayers. But keep praying. There's still a long way to go. This is a long journey. The marathon, we hadn't sprinted to the finish line. And it's got a lot to go. She's got a lot of hard work in front of her, but she's a fighter. It's kind of like trying to win a tournament. She's going to fight every second to win that tournament. She's going to fight every second to get back whatever God's got planned for her to get back. And it's going to take a long time, but she's going to do it. And we're going to let you go on that journey with us if you want. If you don't, I sure appreciate that, where you've been here right here through the most critical parts already. And it's just, I'm overwhelmed with the love. And they can talk about all the bad things they want, in the world are right here in America. But America has great people in it. And I've got the greatest in the world on my YouTube channel and on Facebook and on my Catch of the Day. Our Catch of the Day channel, where we do our daily devotion. If you're not subscribed to that, be sure to subscribe, because that will change your life. If you're not as close to God as you feel like you ought to be, get on that Catch of the Day channel and listen to those devotionals and fishing tips and scriptures for about a week or two, and you'll see God getting closer to you. But this is a miracle, a miracle, a miracle, and that's what God's in the business of doing. Guys and girls, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember, I sure do love you.